Lately, a lot of discussion regarding feminism and Bollywood has been about how Bollywood portrays a toxic side of feminism through its movies and shows. Even though the conversation has been around for a while, it was recently picked up again by a channel called Kirti History. And a lot of other creators started discussing this topic, but as I've noticed, they don't have anything new to add to the conversation. In this video, I want to talk about three movies that have incredible representation of feminism and women empowerment, and two out of those three films are actually based on true stories. Now, a common thing that turns a lot of people off about these feminist shows and movies is how the women in these films and shows are shown to indulge in toxic and self destructive behaviors in the name of empowerment, feminism, and freedom. And how the men in these movies and shows are often portrayed as either dumb or useless or straight up evil. A lack of nuance in the characters of both the genders is pretty evident in these shows. Recently, I watched Sant Ki Aankh with my sister, and that film is absolutely beautiful. Not only does the film tell an incredible true story, but it also depicts what was and still is a grim reality of so many women of our country. As I was watching the film, I realized that in Sant Ki Aankh, the men in this film are not shown as one-dimensional evil bastards. Rather, they are the culmination of a misogynistic culture that has been unquestioned for generations. And towards the end of the film, when the women stand up for themselves, these men do change. Another thing that Sant Ki Aankh does really well is depict us what can be considered a grim reality in a very light-hearted manner. And at last, Sant Ki Aankh portrays great female characters with understandable backstories and motivations which the audience can empathize with. Now, I'm pretty sure that if guys are made to watch films like Sant Ki Aankh and Dangal, they would enjoy it. I enjoyed it, my uncle enjoyed it, my sister obviously enjoyed it. Now, the reason I think both men and women can enjoy movies like Sant Ki Aankh and Dangal is because instead of force feeding us a toxic narrative or a disoriented understanding of a movement, these two films show incredible true stories of resilience, perseverance, and hard work, traits which are universally respected. And these films do a much better job of portraying the struggles of women of our country than whatever movie or show is being made in the name of feminism these days. Now, the last thing that I absolutely love about Dangal and Sant Ki Aankh is that instead of villainizing an entire gender in the name of feminism and women empowerment, the films portray good male figures which are crucial in the journey of these women. Be it Amir Khan's portrayal of Mahavir Singh Fogart or Vineet Kumar Singh's portrayal of Dr. Yashpal, Dangal and Sant Ki Aankh have men who instill confidence in the women of the stories to take a leap of faith, signifying how greatness is achieved by the joint efforts of men and women. If you think about it, Sant Ki Aankh has several men opposing these women, and there is just one man standing in their support. So, in a way, the film portrays how the support of one good man paired with the determination of a woman is enough to go against several hurdles stopping them. And I think that's absolutely beautiful. Now, these were the films which are based on incredible true stories. One recent work of fiction that has strong female characters without making them corny is Jawan. Be it Nayanthara's character or the girls in SRK's team or Deepika Padukone's guest appearance, the film portrays women who are essential in making Azad the man that he is. Nayanthara's character in Jawan is an absolute badass. And if you have been watching modern movies, it's very easy to portray a girl as a badass by just making her a dude. But Jawan gives us a badass character who's also proud of her femininity and motherhood. The common thing that I've noticed in all the films that I've talked about is the nuanced storytelling that people can connect with. And I believe when writers and filmmakers start treating their characters as actual human beings in the world of that film or a show, instead of a means to propagate their agenda in the real world, we will have great female oriented stories enjoyed by both men and women.